Yeah. Tell me about relationship between South Korea and North Korea.
North Korea.
Because I mean, we always hear, oh, North Korea firing another missile, or oh, nothing new, just another missile.
Yeah.
How is that? How does South Korea view the North? Do you guys view them as kind of like a lost brother, or do you guys view them as, yeah? Tell me about that relationship because that's always fascinating to me.
About 60 or 70 old people in Korea are thinking North Korea is family.
Mm.
We are family.
Mm.
But young people in Korea, absolutely different country.
Mm.
We are using same Korean.
Mm.
Of course, there are some little difference, but
But basically Korean.
yeah, same character, same verbal things. But wow, there are huge gaps by economical things or thinking or social systems. So if we reunion, there are young people always say there are too many damages to Korea, South Korea, because so we don't want to reunion with North Korea. But old people say, North Korea has so many resources in underground, and they have very cheap labor. So we can develop so many things. We can do so many things, and you can be stronger.
Well, the cheap labor if you become one country, I don't know much about this topic, but probably the labor will no longer be cheap labor.
Yeah,
Right now, the labor is cheap because they're probably not getting paid very much.
yeah,
But once you become South Korea, you have got to pay them South Korea laborers work.
yeah.
But yeah, they do probably have a lot of natural resources that is very valuable.
So reasonable opinion is always let's cooperate by economically as a separate countries.
Right,
That is their ideal way, I think.
right. The South Koreans want the best for North Koreans?
Of course, we hope, but they don't do that.
So you don't look at them like as an enemy, like they're just they're being annoying. They just keep
Yeah.
firing missiles. You don't look at them as
Yeah.
the enemy, so to speak.
Yeah, they don't care about normal people and always trying to develop new missiles. Always focus on weapons, so there are no development. If they change their system to democracy, of course we want to help them. But wow, nothing changed now until now.
Right.
So we cannot help them now.
Yeah. Yeah. Are they always in the news in South Korea? Like almost every day you hear something about the North.
Yeah, almost every day. News about weapons or political issues.
In terms of weapons, you just be like, oh, they are testing again, or so if there's no testing, no firing, what would you hear? Because it's very isolated, right? Not a lot comes out.
I think there are spy or some source from USA or
Ah,
yeah. So we are always getting new information from North Korea, like who promoted in party
oh,
or who was killed.
who was killed?
Yeah, that information.
Right, because recently we only just heard that the supreme leader is having photos with his daughter, and that was recently the big news, right? Like, whoa, what's he trying to say? Why now? Why is the picture coming out now? What about the sister? That's yeah.
And by contract, after Korean War, we cannot decide anything. As Korean cannot decide anything about North Korea.
Right.
We don't have any authority. If we want to change about something between North Korea, we need to acceptance from USA, China, and maybe Russia. Yeah, it's very complex.